Blair Joseph. I didn't know him, but seeing some posts about him on social media and the impact he had in the Cape Breton community with the Eagles specifically. You knew him obviously?
Yeah, I knew him quite well. I had him as a coach when I played for the Eagles, and there's, you could talk to anybody in the hockey, probably, geez, I'd say Atlantic Canada, but I don't know. I don't know how well known he is around everywhere else, but it's what he's done for sport in general in Cape Breton and the kind of person that he was. It's incredible, and the turnout. I missed it on Saturday. His memorial, but the guys that showed back up there for that, former players of the team and former coaches, it just kind of goes to show what kind of person he was and what he meant to that, and what he did for me as a young guy going into junior at 16. He was the guy that would come in the dressing room and have the relationship with the players and always be there for you no matter what you wanted to talk about. And just to show you what kind of person he was. I remember we were on a bus trip from Cape Breton. We're going up to Quebec somewhere, and there's that Irving. When you just get outside Edmundston, New Brunswick, there's an Irving on the side of the road, and we'd always stop in there to get a couple snacks. And there's always French in there, and he was walking in Bearcat is his name, is what he goes by, and he'd be walking around, he'd be eating a popsicle, and then he gets up to the cash register, puts his empty popsicle stick down, and cash register guy was obviously French, looked at him, and Bearcat was like, "I don't want it, buddy." He was like, "I didn't like it." And the guy's laughing at him, and Bearcat goes, "Just kidding, Bucky, just kidding." Puts down some money, and he has about $20 in Monopoly money, and he slides it over to him, and the guy obviously didn't take it, but Bearcat, that's just the kind of person he was. He was always trying to lighten the mood. He was always just looking for a couple laughs to make sure that everyone felt lighthearted, and on a long 12-hour bus trip, he was still trying to make sure that everyone was having the best time. And I'll never forget what Bearcat's done for me and what he's meant to me and what he's meant to our community back home, and what he means to the Cape Breton at that point, the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles. And yeah, he was just a special person.
Where did the nickname Bearcat come from? Do you know?
That's a good question. No, I don't know the exact answer for that one. He probably, I don't know. That'd be a better question for somebody else.
Yeah. No, but no, there's a tremendous amount of things about him online. So he just seemed like a guy you want to sit down and have a beer with.
Awesome. We would always go visit him in the summer. We used to have a golf tournament in Ingonish where it was kind of more so just, about 12 former players in the Eagles that, we were all kind of friends with. And then there'd be, 5 or 6 staff. Even our coach from Quebec would come down, and we would just kind of hang out at our education coordinator's house, and we would play a couple of rounds of golf, have a barbecue, would spend a night or two there. And there was just about 15 or 20 of us. We did that for, I think it was 3 or 4 summers, and it was just called the Bearcat Open or the Bucky Open. And and he was there playing. It was just a way to get together, and it was just something that he wanted to do to make sure that we were all staying in touch.